Today we're going to learn how to draw a poinsettia plant. Poinsettia plants are from Mexico, and in Mexican culture and in the area surrounding Mexico, they also call this the painted leaf plant. It actually doesn't have any flower petals on it. The red is actually a leaf that's just colored red, and some of the leaves are also green. So to start, we're going to make the central little circles. There's little, it looks like flower buds on the plant. They're not actually flowers, they're kind of called false flowers. They also kind of look like berries, so I just made some circles, little ovals, and a circle. The next step is to make 5 leaves that come off of the central little circle. So it's going to resemble a star. This is also called the Mexican star plant or star flower. So I'm going to draw some leaves, kind of like a football shape that turns into a pointed tip. I'm going to draw 5 of them. So I'm trying to space them out evenly. I'm not filling up the whole paper with the leaf because I'm going to draw leaves behind this one. And I made enough space, have about 5 of these shapes in a circle. These plants have layers of leaves, so behind it and in between, so right here, I'm going to draw a larger leaf in the same shape. We're not going to be able to see the kind of the bottom part because it's behind the plant. So I'm going to start kind of on the side, and you can imagine that that would go behind those 2 leaves. So I'm going to make 4 more of these leaf shapes between the smaller ones. And I'm trying to make them all about the same size. And these ones are going to be bigger than the central leaves. Already this is starting to fill up. It looks a little more full. All right, and then behind those ones, we're going to make some more leaves. So I'm going to do the same shape and I'm going to make them a little bit bigger until it grows, and your leaves might be touching the sides of the paper at this point. That's okay. That's good. That one's going to get cut off. So I can't continue that leaf because the end would probably be about right here. So I'm just going to leave it that way. And it looks like we zoomed in on this plant. And I'm going to fill in the rest of the space with some more of these leaf shapes. So I'm putting them between where 2 leaves already are. Making 2 curved lines, kind of like 2 S's. And when you layer them, it makes the plant look very full and very healthy. So as we draw these, think about what colors we're going to use. On the screen, you can see that there are red leaves and green leaves, and then there's also a little bit of yellow for the middle. And I think because of those 3 colors, people are reminded of Christmas time. So that is why the poinsettia plant is something that you might see in stores a lot right now in December. It's sort of a symbol for Christmas time. Also, that star shape is part of some Christmas stories. So I colored in the middle with my yellow. What I'm going to do next is color in these first 5 little leaves very lightly with my red. I'm not pressing very hard at all. So it's going to kind of look like a pink or a light red. Some poinsettia plants aren't red. Some are white. Some have white leaves. Some have kind of a yellowish leaf. Some have a very pink leaf. Some kind of have an orange leaf. Next step, I'm going to color in these leaves that are behind those first 5 more dark. So I'm pressing harder, and you can see as I color next to those light red leaves that I'm pressing harder and it is making a darker color. Don't press too hard or you might break your crayon or your colored pencil. Okay, after the 5 petals in front and 5 petals in the back are colored in, you can color in these leaves with red also. I am coloring in very lightly which leaves I want red. The ones I didn't scribble on are going to be green. I just don't want to get distracted and make mistakes. So I marked the ones I want to color in. I'm going to color in these with a dark, heavy red also. As I finish up this last one that I noticed I didn't color in very good, I am going to move on to green. So green for the rest of these leaves. Think about what kind of color would look nice behind all of this. So we used red and green. What's another kind of color that we haven't used yet that would look nice as a background color for this plant? Did you think of a color? I think I'm going to go with blue, but you can choose whatever color you want.